What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. It's good to be here with you. It's good to be here with you on a Sunday afternoon or whatever time it is where you are. I was so distracted talking about my lights with no in the chat that I almost missed the cue that I was about to run out of bumper music and have to start the stream. So maybe one of these days I'll do a little studio walkthrough. Back when I first got these cabinets, which was more than a year ago. Now, shocking how time flies. I thought, oh, that would be a really good time to do like a studio walkthrough and show off my gear. And then I just never want to talk about myself. I always want to talk about, the stuff you guys are interested in. Always feels a little... Here's the thing. Whenever I think about doing a studio walkthrough, it feels just very self-indulgent. But then when one of my favorite YouTubers does a studio walkthrough, I'm always like super interested. So I guess I could do it. I don't know. Yeah. Got some lights here. They're newer bicolor LEDs. They've actually been updated since I bought them. They're better. There's different variants on them. So let's see. This one comes with barn doors. I don't use the barn doors, as you can see. I use diffusers. Barn doors are okay, but the cool thing about these is, look at this. 2 pieces for $200. They're such a good value. They're bicolor, which means you can change the color temperature. They've gotten... So yeah, so unfortunately, check it out. I don't know if you can see this. Do you see that this one has white and yellow? It has separate brightness controls for each of the 2 LEDs. That is actually not as good because it means you can't adjust the color temperature and the brightness separately. There's an updated version of this light that has a separate control for brightness and color temperature, and it's better. This is actually the very one that I have. This is, I think, the older one. Is this it? White, yellow. Yeah, so if you are going to buy one of these, see if you can find one of the ones with the separate brightness and color control. Because it's much easier to be able to say, okay, I've got my color temperature dialed in. Now I'm going to just make it a little dimmer. Right? Also, if you can get one that has the remote, that's also pretty badass. I think this is... Yeah, this is what you want. Do you see? It's a little hard to see, but... Come on. Do you see how this one has a separate Kelvin and brightness control? This is the one that you want. It's a little more expensive. But like if you decide to tweak your color temperature, your brightness, they don't affect each other. You're not having to go back and forth. So this is $200 for 2 of them. See? It's the same freaking price. $200 for 2 of these lights. You just can't freaking beat that. You can't beat it. There are better lights. There are brighter lights. There are fancier lights that you could pay a lot more money for. But if you're on a budget and you need some lighting, these are fantastic. And then newer LED panel softbox. You get this little miniature collapsible softbox for $82. And that's literally the exact setup that I'm using, except I haven't upgraded these lights to the ones with the separate contrast and brightness and control. Yeah, there's a little behind the scenes to start us off.